Hey everybody, Chris here. So the whole crypto market is down right now. That's right. We've got Doge down, but it's not fallen by itself. It's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually pulling the whole market down right now, including Doge. So we're going to explore why that is, but do we see a massive bounce coming ahead for Dogecoin? Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And I'll be live on Monday between 4 and 5 o'clock, sometime around in that range. So make sure you've got your notifications on. Got a lot to talk about. We've got X payments and Dogecoin with Elon Musk. A lot of people still asking what is going on with that. We're going to talk about that more in the live stream. I made a video about it last Friday, but people still have a lot of questions. So that's what's good about those live streams, is you can ask questions, we can chat about it. So make sure you join the live. But for now, we do have the markets down and recovery could be coming. Is this the bottom? What's going on with Bitcoin? We're going to explore all that now. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the charts and the news. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we'll start here looking at the Dogecoin current price, and we are in the 11s, guys. That's right. Could not hold 12 cents overnight as Dogecoin dropped down and came all the way down to about 11.4 cents here on the dip. So if anybody had some limit order set around this level, you scooped up some Dogecoin at a good price. And we have been talking about where is the bottom, where is the low. With Doge, but you know, this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped below 61,000. That's right, it came down to 60,600 here. This is Bitcoin driving this, guys. This isn't anything to do with Dogecoin. All of crypto is coming down. Bitcoin is pulling it all down. And why is that? Well, the news early this morning was Mt. Gox to begin repayments in July as Bitcoin slides under 61K. That's right. Mt. Gox was this exchange back in 2014 that had this hack, and they still have 140,000 Bitcoin that is now scheduled in July to get paid out to the holders that have been waiting and waiting and waiting for 10 years to get their Bitcoin. And many fear that when that Bitcoin does eventually get transferred to those holders, that they're going to sell. So this isn't this isn't the selling of Bitcoin. This is the fear of something that may happen in July. Now, these deadlines of when these were going to get paid off have been extended and extended and extended. We've been talking about it again and again. I just want it done. Just get it over with. Because this fear of this Bitcoin, Mt. Gox just hanging over, just continues to do this kind of thing. So we have that. And we also talked about miners. And we were talking about this the other day, that Bitcoin mining is not profitable right now. The hash rate is near all-time highs. So the competition for the Bitcoin is taking more and more energy. And Bitcoin miners are capitulating. They're selling. So this is the miner reserves is what this is a measurement of how much Bitcoin these mining companies have in their wallets, and they're selling. They're selling Bitcoin to maintain the energy, to keep utility bills paid. They're having to dip into their reserves. And so that is actual selling that is going on. So we do have some of that going on as well. And we talked about this post-Bitcoin halving, that we would see some of this. I thought it was going to be more in late April, early May, but it seems to be happening here in June instead. So what about Doge? You know, is the market bottom in now? Can we say this is in and this is going to be the bounce off of this level? You know, the broader digital currency ecosystem is underwater, with the top assets slipping overnight. Market liquidations have grown. That's right. This is another way for the exchanges, the market makers, to take out more liquidations. We look at the liquidation heat map here. And over the past 24 hours, over $100 million in Bitcoin. Leveraged longs liquidated. 64 million in ETH. That's right. These are, this is another thing we've been following this as the price goes down, down, down. More and more of these leveraged positions are getting wiped out. And what do we have for Doge? We have $4 million alone in Dogecoin, long leverage positions. So things were pretty quiet over the weekend in terms of leverage, but look what happened Sunday night and then this morning in just 1 hour alone, right here, $100 million of leverage longs liquidated in 1 hour as Bitcoin's price drops below $61,000. So this is what it's at. It's, again, flushing out these leverage positions again and again and again. For Dogecoin, though, Dogecoin holders stay firm. What does this tell us about Doge's future? Well, if the buying pressure picks up, the positive outlook towards Dogecoin will be validated. So hodling is the name of the game, right? Average time of held coins goes up. That's right. So there's less short-term holders, more long-term holders that are just waiting and waiting for the bounce to come. And what eventually we think is going to be a big run on Doge. So is the time to buy Doge now? Those who have been patiently waiting. I know some of you think that Doge is still going down to 10 cents, 8 cents, 7 cents. Will we have that big of a dip in crypto? Again, this isn't going to be Dogecoin driven. Most likely it's going to be Bitcoin driven, and probably just in the next couple weeks because we have this ETH ETF coming and we think that's going to be positive in the crypto market. So what we see now may be that last flush of those leverage positions before the whole crypto market moves up. So, relative strength index reading is ready to come back up. The price might hover around this 12-cent region, though, still for some time, but we will see how that plays out. In the big picture, though, overall in altcoins, this is altcoin dominance. So what do we have now? We have Bitcoin going down at a higher percentage than most other cryptos. That's right, most other cryptos. Over the past 24 hours, we looked at the crypto bubbles, and people think, oh, Doge is dying, Doge is dying. Doge down 5%, but look at these others like Pepe down 7, Sheeb down 7, WIF down 8. Bonk down 8. Unfortunately, Jasmy down 9. Floki down 8. Brett down 10. So we see that it's not just Doge, guys. It's all these others down much more, and some even higher than what Doge has gone down. But what do we see? We see typically happening and what has happened in the past. In 2020, we had alt dominance down at a low after a bullish signal, comes up, alt dominance comes up and then gets driven down before turning around and then going on a massive run. We have that happening right now. We had the bullish signal, we came up, and then the alt dominance drops, but now it's starting to turn back up. That's right. We look at overall on Bitcoin dominance, which would be the reverse, right? And look what's happened. Look what happened to Bitcoin dominance overnight. Just dropped. It was 55.5 all the way down to 55. Big drop in dominance for Bitcoin. So that means alt dominance up. Again, it was this Mt. Gox fear that just drops the Bitcoin price more than alts. So we have that going on, but that means what is going to happen next? What's that next move? Based on history, is alts taking off? Get bigger picture. This is ETH BTC. Is it time for ETH BTC? Because we think ETH is going to be the narrative, right? First Bitcoin, then ETH, and then the alts, right? This is what we're watching in terms of this next move. So here's the alt bull run in 2020. Again, there was a cross here that we had on the MACD, and we're looking for that cross to happen coming up here. And once this cross happens, look out. Look out, because that's going to be the next altcoin bull run that we're going to be looking for. Meanwhile, for Dogecoin, on-chain buy signal emerges. That's right. Again, currently trading in the 11-cent range after a drop. But again, we've talked about this MV/RV ratio. It shows that Doge is currently undervalued, presenting a buying opportunity, even more than last week when we last showed this. That's right. This is the market value to realized value ratio. And it is down, guys. It is way down. So for those who have been waiting to scoop up Doge, is this the time? Is this the time to be doing it? Overall, we've had these charts that Tardigrade has looked at for Doge, and that, I mean, he predicts these $7, numbers for a massive rally for Doge. We're getting way ahead of ourselves when we start talking about those numbers. But again, in the past, we've had 2016, 2020, and now 2024, very similar signals have presented themselves before breakouts. And those breakouts have happened 2016 into 2017, 2020 into 2021, and here we are in 2024. We can look at it in terms of the triangles, but he also does it with these ladles. He says, once that ladle is full, look out. So we are now at this point where we're getting ready to turn back around, start to move up. And then once we start to move up and we get to a certain point, look out, look out. So that's overall what we've got. Again, join on the live stream this afternoon, on Monday afternoon, if you can. A lot more to cover on Dogecoin and, of course, other cryptocurrencies. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this dip? And I know some of you are going to say that it's going to dip more and you're waiting and waiting and waiting. How long do you wait before you finally start buying more Doge? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.